The Justice Department dropping its criminal investigation into Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. Now, that investigation centered on a renovation project at the central bank's Washington headquarters.
U.S. Attorney for D.C. Jeanine Pirro made that announcement on X earlier today, and she said the Inspector General for the Federal Reserve would take over. The Inspector General has already reviewed the project twice and found no wrongdoing. Now, all of this clears the way for President Trump's nominee for Fed Chair Kevin Warsh to move forward. Senator Thom Tillis, if you remember, he blocked Warsh's nomination over what he called a bogus investigation of Powell. Following all of this, Ryan Reilly, our NBC News senior justice reporter. Ryan, just Wednesday, Pirro said that she would continue the investigation of Powell. So why the sudden change of mind and heart?
Yeah, well, they were really hung up by this block from the chief judge in D.C., who said essentially that this was a really ham-fisted attempt to intimidate the Federal Reserve, and that there wasn't a good faith basis for this investigation in the first place, and took the extraordinary step of blocking those subpoenas. And so they couldn't really send out subpoenas. This is sort of, I think, a little bit of a save-face way for them to end this investigation, saying, oh, the OIG is looking for it, and it does allow the actual nominee who's pending to look forward, because Senator Tillis had said that he would not vote to allow that to move forward until this investigation had been closed.
Ryan, with the investigation now out of the way, how soon might we see Warsh's nomination advance toward a confirmation vote in the Senate?
Yeah, we could see that happen relatively quickly now that this investigation is closed. Of course, Pirro's, office has said that theoretically they could reopen this sometime down the line. But given that they are blocked from sending any subpoenas because the judge found that there really wasn't a good faith basis for this investigation to begin with, they're going to have some trouble with that. And remember, it's two figures that Pirro brought in to investigate this. One's a former House, a Republican aide on the House who was involved in a lot of committees over there, and the other was a longtime associate of hers. So this wasn't a normal sort of investigation, run-of-the-mill, that was run by career federal prosecutors. This was something that was really being driven by two of Jeanine Pirro's top aides there. And because of the statements that Donald Trump made about the investigation, that's what ultimately caused Chief Judge Boasberg to find that this was a politicized investigation that didn't really have a legitimate basis.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.